Hey everyone, turn down my music a bit. Thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Those of you who have been on here already. So today's my birthday. So I want to come and do a live, but it's also, I want to say in about 3 days, it's going to be 4 months in Dar es Salaam. So I like to kind of do these check-in reflections on how I'm feeling because, you know, your feelings change as you evolve and you learn more about where you're at. So definitely say in the last month, I've been able to learn a lot more about Tanzania, about myself, but also just turning a new year, you're always like pretty reflective, at least I am. So I'm just gonna wait for some people to hop on in. Thank you guys for showing me a little birthday love. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope it's not too loud. I live across the street from a mosque, so they're praying. They're praying right now. I don't know how late they're supposed to pray, but it's 10 where I am. So let me know where you guys are checking in from. Oh, thank you so much for the very sweet birthday wish. I really, really appreciate that. Thank you. 7-7. Thank you. Yeah. So birthdays are just always a reflective time to kind of look at where you were, where you are now, where you want to be. And I just think about my last birthday. I was in LA. It was during lockdown. And I wasn't that happy. I mean, I wasn't like unhappy, but I was just like going through it like everybody else. I'm not even going to bore you with my story because everybody has a story, especially with 2020. But I just kept telling myself, like, this is so temporary. You're going to get to where you want to be. You're going to be in Africa. You're going to do all the things that you want to do. And I just kept reminding myself of what I wanted and what versus what I didn't want, and not to kind of like get so caught up into what was happening in the world. Because at the time, even now, I'm sure people feel a lot of just uncertainty because of these vaccines, because you just don't know what these governments are going to be doing and these other entities that are trying to control the masses, especially when it comes to Black people coming back to Africa. They're putting in a lot of stops for people coming to visit, people coming to move. But I think that it's important if you're one of those people on the other side, just to keep hope alive. I know it's a cliche, but it really, really, really works. Because I just think about where I was. My life is completely different. My mindset is different. Just to be here, like sometimes I have to pinch myself, like I'm living here. This is real. It's real. So yeah, thank you guys for coming in on this live. I don't know how long it's gonna be because I don't know how much data I have, and my hotspot is like tripping. So, but I appreciate you guys. I haven't done a live in a couple of weeks, so I definitely appreciate you guys checking in on me, tuning in, watching, supporting the channel. And you know, if you guys are interested, I also have a private group. It's linked somewhere. Maybe I'll put in the comments below. Discourse. Yeah, so I have a private group if you guys want to join that. That's a better way of being in contact with me, but also just sharing information amongst each other. There's a lot of information to store there that you won't miss because it's just stored there. It's a private server. So I encourage you guys to come on over there, especially if you've been emailing me and I haven't responded, or particularly if you Instagram me, because I rarely be on there. So you can get in contact with me there, and then also other people who are like-minded on that app. So I would recommend, maybe I'll put it in the link. I don't know how I'll do that because it's on my phone. So I'll put in the link afterwards. But yeah, how are you guys doing on this lovely Tuesday? It is the evening here in Dar es Salaam. Just checking these comments. So yeah, it's been 4 months. I'm kind of like in this place of, I feel like I'm starting to feel more settled here in the sense of like, first I was like, okay, I'm gonna do like a 6-month thing here. Now I'm like, okay, it's 4 months. 6 months is still cool, but I feel like if I'm gonna stay here, that I want to be doing something more, starting a business or something like something more that I'm doing with my time beyond just YouTube, because that does fill my time up. But like I want to be contributing, doing something. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, trying to decide if I'm going to start a business, what that business will be, or if I'm going to move on to another country in Africa, which I really want to live in Ghana. So I don't know. Maybe I could do both. We'll see. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Kaka. Thank you so much. Oh, you're from Nigeria, I can tell with the flag. Nigeria is definitely somewhere I want to go. I don't know about living there. I don't know why Nigeria just, like, it just seems overwhelming. I know that's probably not true. That's just, I have no idea why that's in my mind. I need to get that out of my mind, but I can't wait to visit Nigeria one day. Yes, thank you so much, Dada. I appreciate that. So yeah, that's kind of just where I am with living in Tanzania. I think I'm getting better at the language. I'm meeting more people. I feel like I have a cool group of friends here. Definitely have like a routine going on, but I go back and forth. I'm like kind of trying to decide if I'm going to move out of my apartment and just kind of travel for a couple months, or I can't decide. I go back and forth about it because I do want to see other parts of Tanzania, and then I'm thinking about Arusha, trying out Arusha because I hear it's so different, and just something about being around nature, because this is very city in Dar es Salaam. So you just have to, I think if you're planning on coming here, you have to figure out, do you want to be in the city, or do you want to be in other regions? I kind of wish that if I can go back and do this over again, which I can't, I kind of wish that I would have toured at least for a month. Like I wish I would have I still haven't been to Zanzibar, but I wish I would have went to Zanzibar, Dar, obviously, Arusha, and maybe like Mwanza. Just to kind of get a feel for everything, because I think I made a commitment too quick with being here in Dar. But everything happens for a reason, so I don't have any regrets about it, but I just think that I wish that I would have given myself the opportunity to kind of see what else is there. So, yes. Thank you so much. Yes, I'm still enjoying my time here in Dar es Salaam. I'm just enjoying not being in America, honestly, just to keep it 100% real. I'm enjoying being here. I actually did like, I haven't really shared too much within my own community, at least on Instagram and Facebook, like people who know me, that I'm here. And I just did like a post, and one of my friends, I put like a small clip, if you guys remember the Rosalind video. At the end of that video, I did like a little pan off to the ocean. It was a sea of Black people, sea of Africans. And one of my friends was like, oh my God, I cannot believe there's so many Black people in the ocean. And I was like, yeah, girl, this is Africa. Like, that's what it is out here. And then I realized how much I've been doing other people a disservice by not sharing, even though I'm publicly sharing here, but it's like people that I know, they still have certain mindsets, certain ideas of what Africa is. And to really see us in the ocean, like just literally seeing Black people, it's moving. I mean, it was a thing that moved me, so obviously it was moving other people. And I think it's important that when we're on these journeys to share with our family and our friends, our community, even if you didn't want to do YouTube, it makes an impact on people. And I believe there's like a ripple effect that happens when you share, because everybody kind of is misinformed about Africa. Even if you're traveled, it's just so much, there's so much of like a disconnect there, especially amongst Black people. And we need to see what's actually here so we can see ourselves being here more. So I just kind of want to share that part. Yes, I am 32% Nigerian. I'm the most in my DNA makeup that I did on one of those little tests was, I think, 32% Nigerian. So yeah, I definitely believe, yes, we are Niger. We're Nigerians. Most African Americans are. Hi, can I have some friends here? Yeah, come on the private group. Asante Sana. Hey, I haven't seen your name in a while. Thank you so much. I believe that, does that mean happy birthday? Let me look that up. I should know this because my Swahili friend was texting me happy birthday in Swahili, or Tanzanian. Have I considered going to South Africa? Yes. So South Africa is actually one of the countries that I've always wanted to live in, but I don't know if I currently now, like who I am today, want to live in South Africa. I have a couple of friends that are in Johannesburg, but I don't know. I need to visit. I've never been there. Some people, I used to live in Brooklyn, so a lot of people say that Joburg is like Brooklyn. But I would love to visit Johannesburg, especially Cape Town also. There's so much history down there, beyond apartheid, beyond, some of the racial injustices that have happened in South Africa, but it's definitely a lot more developed than most African countries. So that might be easier to kind of navigate. But yeah, I would love to visit. I don't know about like living there. I'm kind of like, I feel like I want to live in Ghana. That's just kind of always where I envisioned living. But I would love, if I could manifest the life that I want, to have multiple homes in different countries. So we'll see. Have you been to South Africa? Oh, thank you, Miss ES Queen. Thank you for the birthday wish. Thank you so much. You have lived in, you live in Johannesburg as of now. Okay, cool. Are you South African? I can't tell by your picture. It's hard to tell. I know this is gonna sound silly, but it's really hard to tell sometimes, like if someone's African American or if they're African, even though we're all African, but there's like a certain way that there's like differences that you can pick up, but it's uncanny how similar we are to one another. Yes, I am a Taurus. I'm pretty much exactly what they put in the books about Tauruses. But yeah, thank you for picking that up. So Johannesburg, I don't know. I really am like feeling Ghana, but I'm still very open. I'm trying to continue to open myself up for Tanzania, not just to kind of look at this as like a layover, stepping stone, but just we'll see what happens. Let me know if you guys, if there's any connectivity issues, you guys can hear me and see me properly. But yeah, I think as of now, I want to explore the different regions in Tanzania, because I've just been in Dar. Even within Dar, I've been in my little bubble of like where I live. And most recently, I've had like some camera issues, so I've had to get my camera fixed. And the place where I get my camera fixed is kind of like inland, called Senza. And when I was driving out there, I was just like, yo, this is a whole different world. I literally have been in like a little bubble in like Masaki, Misisani area. So even within Dar, I haven't really explored much beyond like kind of, I don't want to say the touristy areas, but the areas that most people go to. So I'm fascinated. I've been doing a lot of research about the different regions, and I feel very turned on to film and create some stories and some visuals from those parts of Tanzania that maybe I haven't seen or you haven't seen. So if anybody is in here that is from Tanzania, put in the comments of like where I should visit. But I'm definitely looking at obviously Arusha, Mochi, Kilimanjaro area. That's like all one region. But Mwanza and Mbeya is another area I'm really fascinated by going there, because a lot of people say that I look like I'm from there. Apparently, the people there are like a little bigger, taller, the way they're built. I'm tall, 5'11". So I'm curious to see what those areas are like. So yeah, if you guys want to let me know some other areas I should visit, I'm excited about that to kind of see what's up. Okay. Thank you so much for the birthday wish. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much like all that I've been thinking about. Just thinking about my future, what I want, what this Africa story looks like, what can I contribute? Because right now I just been focusing on myself, my healing, which I think that is really important for us as Black Americans or from the UK, because we have a lot of baggage, and it's heavy. It really is very heavy. So we have to be intentional about like letting go of the bags, releasing that stuff. And I've been doing that since I've been here. And I think I'm down like 45, 50 pounds now. And it's not just about the weight loss. For me, the weight that I was carrying was very emotional, especially last year, because I knew internally like what was happening, but outwardly you're still experiencing in the world, meaning what was going on with the COVID, pretty much what they were trying to do. But that feeling of not being able to make plans, like all your plans seem like they're being crushed in front of your face, or job uncertainties, money uncertainties, just family. When are you going to be able to see family? When are you going to be able to hug your family? It just, all the things that we collectively have experienced in this world globally is just very unhealthy and unnatural. And especially now what they're continually trying to do with these mandatory vaccines and whatnot. But yeah, I feel like I'm going on a tangent. Let me get down these comments. Thank you, Peter. I appreciate it. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. I'm good. How are you? Thank you so much for the birthday wish. Oh, you have a channel. I didn't know that. I have to check it out. Yeah, I want to come. One of my friends, actually, she just got back from, she lives here. She's got back from South Africa. She loves it down there. Thank you, Miss Blue Love. I love her name. Very pretty. Yeah, so do you guys have any, where are my Tanzanian crew at? Where are some regions that not only me, but other people that are coming here? Because I think it's important when we're coming here, not just to come to what's popular, which Dar es Salaam is obviously the most popular, but you have to figure out what you want, you know, like what you really want. Do you really want like city life? Or do you want more of like a simpler life because you do a village life? So I don't know, I'm curious. Let me know in the comments, what are some other regions that we should be looking at, those who are coming, all of that. And then I'm gonna see, let's see. I'm gonna see if anybody wants to come on with me. No pressure today. Thank you. Mwanza is the best, yes. So my friend Jonas, who I still haven't finished his editing that video, he's from Mwanza. I hear so many good things about Mwanza. It looks very beautiful. It's like right off of Lake Victoria, which is connected to Rwanda, Uganda, no, Rwanda, I don't remember. No, it's connected to the other countries around here. What other countries? Rwanda, Uganda, Riani, Zambia. I think there's like another country that I'm missing, but it's he said it's where the Nile ends, the Nile River ends. So when, like the video I did with the Maasai, when they talked about they came from Egypt, it makes sense because the Nile kind of runs all the way down here and then ends in Tanzania. So I personally just want to know more about the history of where we as a people come from and how we got around and why we migrate and why we do the things we do. But also those particularly who are holding strong to tradition, to culture, like the Maasai. There are other tribes in Tanzania that are still holding on to their traditions. Hey, Queen, thank you so much. Dada, you guys check her channel out, please. She's in Sierra Leone. Let's see, we had ES, you guys check out ES, and now we have Queen Key who came on the live. I appreciate you. That's my sis. Yeah, so yeah, Mwanza is really good, but there's just, Tanzania is huge, it's beautiful. I want to take the train. I would really love to take, I've been exploring about taking the train from here to Zambia. You can take a train there. So these are just things to consider when you do decide to move here. Maybe add into your budget some travel within just living here. It's not expensive to travel around, but you do have to consider that in your budget, or maybe just doing more things outside of the box, pretty much. Yes, Lake Victoria, Serengeti. I don't know what that. Bandu. I don't know where that area is, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I think I want to go to the Serengeti, but because I already, excuse me, because I already got, I already went to a safari. I don't know if I want to go to another one. So let me know. Is it worth me going to the Serengeti or not? Oh, thank you, Unapologetic Nomads, for the birthday love. I appreciate you guys. I haven't seen you guys in a minute. You guys have been traveling. You guys make sure you check out their channel. They are good, honest, genuine people. Like family people. I love it. I love it. I love their channel. And I just, you know what I really love about being here amongst at least the YouTube community, it just really feels like genuine love. I mean, all the people that I've connected with, the Nomads, Go Black, Queen Key, ES, who else? I don't remember, but just genuine like love, and I respect that a lot. There's no competition. We're all building together. This is like all collective because everybody's kind of watching each other's channels, so it's like a collective thing that we're doing. Each individually telling our own stories, but it's all about the collective of what we see as African Americans returning back. So I think it's powerful that there isn't that kind of, you know, some people could be a little stank in general. So I appreciate all the love from the YouTubers who've come on today to show me love. I really do. Thank you so much. Thank you. And just in general, I feel like this part of my journey or my chapter is, you know, as I expand and evolve, like sharing and putting myself out there. It's something that's not as easy to do, even though you may watch it and it seems like it may be easy for people, but it really isn't. So it takes a lot of growth to do that. And I feel like the community that I've attracted on this channel is extremely supportive. You guys go in on some of the comments, like it's interesting, but I appreciate it. I feel like it's genuine. I don't think I could do it if it wasn't genuine. So I definitely appreciate you guys. You guys are very much so a part of this journey with me, and I'm just happy to be of service in general, just to share my gifts, my talents, my voice, all of that. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yes, they have a dope channel. I love their channel. Oh, I love it. I wish that, well, my goal one day when I get married and have children to travel. I'm never gonna not travel. I'm gonna be dragging my kids like all over the world. So they are a reflection of you can have it all pretty much, because a lot of people feel like when they get married or when they have children that they can't do certain things, that you have to raise your child in a certain environment. And to have that representation is really important, so other people could be inspired and know that they can still have their family, still have their children, and give them, I think one of the best educations that you can give a child is through travel and meeting strangers. So I appreciate that. But yeah, just I'm sorry, I accidentally like hit the screen and it swiped me out. But yeah, I do appreciate all of you guys, and just being able to I'm just like figuring things out. I'm figuring what kind of channel I want to have, the things I want to document. I'm testing everything, I'm exploring. And I just think about when I was younger, I was like in this after school program for like young entrepreneurs. And one of the advice that kind of stuck with me, because I'm older, I'm in my 30s, but I remember I couldn't decide like what I wanted to do with my life. You feel like at 17, you have to know what you want to do with your life, which is ridiculous. But the mentor was saying like, you just have to keep trying new things. Don't be afraid to try new things. So like intern. So when I was younger, I interned for a film company. I used to be a wardrobe stylist, and I started out interning. And now that I've kind of like shifted careers in a sense, I'm applying that same wisdom to like my channel and like the type of content that I want to create, like constantly trying to challenge myself. And I think that it's important for us as people not to lose our creativity, and not to lose that like zeal for life and that like childlike curiosity. Because you may be doing something now, but you may have, you know, there may be something that you're really like, I'm kind of into this, and maybe you try it and be really successful, but you'll never know until you actually go for it. So yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. This is my first time saying your name, so I always love when there's new people in the comment section that have come on the channel. I really appreciate all of you guys. But yeah, okay. So I'm gonna put in the comments again. Yeah, but today was pretty chill. I just stayed at home. I actually woke up with like a really sore neck, so it still hurts a lot. Yeah, I was trying to post something in here, but it's saying it's having trouble connecting. So let me know if you guys could still see me in the comments. Okay, yeah, hit me up. You can email me. Send me an email. We can make that happen for sure. And okay, so here it is for the live stream to come on and say hi. Have a little chat, a little birthday chat, if you would like. If not, it's cool. Thank you so much, Kaka. I appreciate you. I always like seeing your name in the comments. Yeah. What you got to say? Don't worry. You can't see me. Oh, when we cannot see you. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, the internet out here is what it is. So whenever I come on these lives, it may go in and out. But it's just some of the challenges that you have to face being here. Hopefully in the future, Africa will get more stronger internet. It doesn't make any sense why. I mean, it does make sense. I know why it doesn't, but there's no reason why we shouldn't have strong internet. But yeah. So I feel like my neck right here hurts so bad. You know, like when you just sleep the wrong way and you wake up with just a sore neck, that's kind of like how I feel right now. But yeah. So, I mean, that's pretty much it. Just trying to map out like what my travels are going to be. And then beyond that, I think that if I do decide after my lease is up, maybe exploring some other countries and maybe trying to, I need to decide like if I'm gonna renew, well, I'm not gonna renew this place, but like stay in Tanzania, get another place, or if I'm just gonna like travel for the summer and then go to Ghana. So, but I am looking at going to Egypt. That is like high on my list, Egypt and like Ethiopia. And when I go to Ethiopia, I want to do like a food tour because Ethiopian is my favorite food in the entire world. It just doesn't get any better. So I would love to do a food tour and a cooking class, even though I know how to make, pretty good at making like the vegetables of Ethi, but I don't know how to make the injera and like all the other dishes. So, and then there's just so much history. Ethiopia is like such an old country. There's so much history in different parts of just out of Addis and Dar. I mean, sorry, that's the restaurant here, Addis. So those are kind of like the two countries that I would love to visit, Ethiopia and Egypt this summer. So I'm hoping that can happen. If not, we'll see. I mean, we'll just see what happens. So let me know in the comments what countries you guys are feeling wanderlust for, if any, besides Tanzania and Ghana, because I think those are kind of like the hot spots. Tanzania, Ghana, South Africa, I guess the Gambia now. But yeah. Egypt, yeah. I mean, Egypt is just, I feel like when I go to Egypt, I'm gonna at least need like a month in Egypt, a month or two. I think I'm interested in like slow travel, but the history, just, I'm blown away just thinking about it. Yeah, cooking class in Ethiopia. I think that one of the things that I like to do when I travel is to take cooking classes. So I've taken some in in Nicaragua, in India, and I have the chef that I took in India. She was just, her food was, I didn't really enjoy the food in India, but everything she made was like phenomenal. So a lot of the dishes that I make are kind of like Indian inspired just because they're heavy with like potatoes and vegetables. But just to kind of up your culinary skills, taking a cooking class with travel is one of the best things to do. So going to Ethiopia, learning how to really authentically cook, because I've taught myself just because I know how to cook, so I know spices and flavors, but like to really know how to cook, I look forward to being able to make a feast of skippy. It's like a dream of mine. Yeah, so it looks like people want to go to Egypt. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the warm wishes on my birthday. I really do. Yes. Yeah, I don't know about here, because it's so much of like a mixture of different types of food here. I think I would be interested in learning like proper, I guess, East African food, like ugali, and I don't know all the names of the stew. I'm just not that familiar with Tanzanian food besides ugali and the chips and like the meat. But I guess I should look into that. But I would love to take it from like somebody that like really cooks, like maybe somebody's house, like somebody's mama or something, who knows how to throw down. But I know that, you know, the chapati is Indian. Some of the other things are like Indian influence here. So I kind of know how to do those things. Thank you for the birthday wish, Tim. Thank you. Thank you so much. You're on your way soon, right? Yes. Okay, so Sudan. So I want to go everywhere, but yeah, Sudan is definitely on my list. It's right by Egypt and Ethiopia, I believe. But yeah, it has the oldest pyramids. So there's this just so much untold history in that region. So I would just love to learn about that. Yes, in Mali, I had one of my really good friends is from Mali, but the doggone people, which ES talks a lot about on her channel, which she's in northern Ghana, but that the region of Gali, like the Gali, not Gali, what am I saying? Mali, the empire, the former empire just kind of covered all over West Africa. So a lot of, if you do your DNA test, you have some Mali in you. But yes, because they know about the secrets of the universe, which is very true. Stay in Dar, visit Egypt and Ethiopia. We love looking through the old Ethiopian Bibles. Cool. My voice is intoxicating. Okay. Thank you. I have heard that I have a nice voice. I don't know about intoxicating, but I appreciate that. Yeah, those two countries are, fingers crossed, that things work out that I can do that. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Blue Love. I appreciate the super chat. You guys are more than welcome to continue the love or send young chat. No pressure, but I'm always open to receive. Chips are not Tanzanian. I know that. I was just saying, I was just trying to think off the top of my head because the chips are everywhere here. But I did say that I don't know that much about Tanzanian, like, authentic food. So please enlighten me. Yes. Ooh, yeah. They are. They're beautiful. They're very beautiful there. But yeah, I was wondering like where all the tall Africans at. Those are my people because I'm pretty tall. Yeah. Oh, welcome. So exciting. That is so exciting. You're going to be in Tanzania. Are you moving here or are you just coming to visit? I forgot. I know you told me, but I forgot. But I'm very, very excited for you. That is such a, it's such a blessing. You really love my accent, which is why I subscribe. You know, it's so funny. Like, you don't think you have an accent. You just think you talk normal. But obviously to other people, everybody has an accent. But thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Think Pink Coffee. I've never seen your name, so thank you for coming on the live and wishing me a happy birthday. I appreciate that so much. Really, really means a lot. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the Tanzanian food. I think I want to create some videos more around some of the more authentic food, just so I can know for myself, but also share with you guys. So I'm gonna look into that. But the only time I really have Tanzanian food is when I go to my friend Jonas's Airbnb, which that video is coming up soon. They're always eating, they only eat Tanzanian food there. So that's kind of, I don't really have, I do have a few Tanzanian friends. One of my friends said she was gonna invite me to eat, but I don't really have that many Tanzanian friends as of yet that are exploring food with me. So, and then when I do eat, I mean, when I cook, I'm just creating whatever I want to eat. So I want to explore more of that. But yeah, what other countries are you guys thinking about exploring, or you would love to see Full Soul Travel explore and create in Africa? What's your favorite food to eat in Africa? Ethiopian. That's my favorite food in the world. But I also really enjoy Nigerian food. I think because I grew up, I would say Nigerian adjacent. So I grew up eating jollof rice, fufu, all that stuff. What else? Senegalese food is really good as well. When I was living in New York, there was a couple Senegalese restaurants. Like they have like that nutty, peanutty stew thing. So good. I think just outside of like Ethiopian food, I think just West African food, as far as like my palate, I kind of like crave that more versus East African food. But I only know Tanzania and then Ethiopian. So, and then it just seems like, I think in Kenya and Tanzania, maybe, I think Somalia is more, their food is more like Ethiopian, but in Kenya and Tanzania, I think they're just highly influenced by Indian food. So I already kind of know that. So, yeah. Mr. Go Black, go back to Africa. Thank you. All the YouTubers have come through today. Thank you guys. I really appreciate that. Another great brother. You guys all know him. Go Black to Africa. I appreciate the love. Literally, I've had all my favorite YouTubers on tonight, so I really appreciate you guys. I love that you guys can see live just the community that's within YouTube of all of us as creators, that there is like genuine love and respect for one another. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I'm trying to go through these comments now. A Ford, thank you so much. Thank you. I always see your name, see your face. What does it say? Oh, thanks, Doc. Thank you. Yes. Okay, so Benin, yes. Mozambique. I just love the way that the country name sounds. But yeah, Mozambique. I think that even like below Tanzania, those other countries to me are just very foreign. So there's not much that I know. But I know like in Zambia, there's the Victoria Falls, which is a dream destination for me to see. If you don't know about that, it's one of the biggest waterfalls in Africa, and it has, I think it's called the Devil's Pool, where you can kind of like go towards the edge and looks like you're gonna fall off, but it's not. It's almost like a natural infinity pool, but that is in Zambia. But yeah, Mozambique, I hear really good things about that place too. Thank you. Yes. He's in the building. They all were. Everybody came through tonight. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, I've been to two. I think there's like 2 restaurants here in Tanzania. And I've been to both of them. I prefer Addison Dar. But yeah, the Injera, it was like not the best. Yeah, it's not the best. So I don't know if there's like, if it's just because there's not a big Ethiopian community here, which is why you can't really get the injera, but injera is so good. Yeah. Hey, thank you so much. I don't really turn up. I used to. I'm more of like, I'm just chill. That's my vibe. I've never really been a turn up, but yes, my friends turn up for me in LA for sure, but thank you. I appreciate you being on the channel and always commenting. Yeah. I just want to see waterfalls. So I think when I do start to explore throughout Tanzania, waterfalls is like, I'm going to be chasing waterfalls pretty much. Fine African in here. Okay. Thank you. I mean, I don't plan on living back. I'm probably gonna go back because my family's there, but I don't plan on living there. But who knows if I'm gonna find an African husband? Who knows? Maybe if I respond to some of these comments saying they want to marry me, maybe I'll find an African husband. I actually just joined Tinder, but I just feel I don't like meeting people online like that. It just feels unnatural. I don't know what it is. But I'm trying to be more open because I would love to meet somebody that I connect with, but it's always just hard because you don't know what you're getting. But yeah, I'm gonna chase the waterfalls though here, but not like the waterfalls in TLC. Yeah. Okay, I don't know what this means. Please translate. You're talking about the Ethiopian food? Side dishes are not cooked in restaurants and hotels. Yeah. The side dishes of if that's what you're talking about is like, it's so good. And it's so easy to make. It really is. It's not very challenging. Thank you for tuning in. Wishing me happy birthday from the UK. I appreciate that. Okay, so what do you agree upon? Because you're saying don't go chasing waterfalls, meaning I want to see all the beautiful waterfalls here in Africa. I just think they're so majestic, and just like if waterfalls could talk, what would their stories be? So I love that, just the free fall of nature. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. Why did I just say that? I was reading that. Thank you for wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate that so much. You guys have shown me a lot of love today. I really, really, really do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. But yeah, the waterfalls in Tanzania, like if I could just see I just want to see all of them in Africa. I created a vision board for myself before I came here as far as what I want to experience, like what I want to see. Waterfalls is definitely on the top of that list. Yeah. But okay, so I don't know what you're laughing at or what he agreed with, because I don't know what you guys are talking about. But let me know in the comment what y'all are talking about. But yeah, so just 4 months here in Tanzania, which is mind-blowing to me. Just to be 4 months out of that situation, out of that environment. I always say that when you leave America, it's almost like there's this bubble. Like if you ever seen like the Truman Show, like it's all these things are being orchestrated that just aren't reality. That's how you feel. Like your mind is able to actually like expand and breathe, and like you can see things for what they actually are when you change up your environment, when you leave. And I always felt that way when I traveled. Like every time I would travel, I would just be like, why do I feel so more at home here in this foreign country than I did back home? And I think it's just because of the illusion that happens that is portrayed in America, especially with the media, and now even more so with social media. These agendas and programming that where you're not even realizing how much we don't think as individuals. We don't think for ourselves, how much we're kind of like told what to think and to believe. So I think it's important to check out from that and give yourself time to like ground and like feel your own heartbeat and like decide what do you feel? What do you think? I think it's something that we don't do enough as people, to kind of make up our own minds about who we are, what we want out of life. Because a lot of the things I think that we want are based off of conditionings and are things that we feel like we should want. So, yeah, I mean, beyond just coming here to connect with your roots, I think that aspect of leaving and traveling is immeasurable. Because if you really allow yourself to like check out and tune in to like your experiences, it can change your life. And I think when I traveled to India, because I did this like crazy 10-day silent meditation retreat, and it was insane. But one of the things that I learned from that experience was being able to like practice living in the now, like practice really being here and now, and how challenging that is, because we're always thinking about the future, we're thinking about the past. It's like you're never here. So when you're able to step away from your environment and really kind of like tune in and just like people watch or just like be in the moment, you're able to look at life differently. You think about like some of like the creatives of the world, or like the big thinkers, the thought leaders or whatever. You know, a lot of those people, if you look back at their stories, they were able to evolve and to contribute more after they were able to leave where they're from and kind of connect with other people and other cultures. So I always just like to represent that on my channel because I think it's important. Travel is one of the most important things throughout the whole continent, throughout the whole world. It's important to see other people and really see that for the most part, most people in life want the same things. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants security. They want connection. They want good food. You know, they want a place to sleep. These are like basic human needs. So when you're able to understand that, you can kind of like decipher and treat people with more kindness and love as a whole. So, okay, I'm gonna go back to these comments. Thank you for the birthday wish. I appreciate that. Yes, he is West, I'm just talking for him. He is West African. I think he's Nigerian. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate that, Lizzie. I really do. Blessings to you. Let me see. Yeah, it's a twilight zone there. It really, it's such a twilight zone. I felt like I was always on autopilot. I felt like I could just, I mean, there would be times I would be driving home and honestly, I was on my phone. Like I was looking at my phone. I didn't look up. Like this is really bad, but it was like so much of like, it's just like a zombie like behavior. And you're not able to like connect and be in the moment fully. It's just not. Yeah. I mean, there's still beauty everywhere, but I think for us as African people, it's important to at least experience, even if you can't live here, to experience that. If it's like you can't make the move for whatever reason, this is like, okay, every year I'm gonna be coming to Africa for the rest of my life. I'm gonna be, you know, if you're in your 20s, you got, you know, 70 more years to live, you can see every single country in Africa doing it. I mean, everybody pretty much can. So it's just all about intention. I kind of talked about that at the beginning of the chat, but no, I mean, Tanzania was never, in my mind, it was never a permanent move, but never say never. So who knows what the future holds. But ultimately, I would love to live in Ghana, and I would love to just travel. So for me to kind of like make home, that would take a lot to like settle somewhere. I would like to have a home somewhere. I just don't know where. And I think because also I am a single woman, so maybe if I meet a partner and decide with that partner, maybe I'll be more inclined to like, okay, I'm gonna live somewhere. But for now, I'm exploring and I'm healing and I'm taking just time for myself to rest in Tanzania. And I think that's one of the best countries to do that in, really, because the girl was a mess before. Thank you. Oh, my neck. Yeah, thank you so much. Yes. Okay, my friend was just telling me about that, to go there. So I appreciate you bringing that up. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Thank you. You just subscribed. Wow. Thank you. I love that. I really appreciate you guys showing me love today and just connecting. I want to do more of these lives, but again, sometimes I'll be like, what am I going to talk about? I'm not Mr. Go Black. He could talk about everything. He's like a professor. So, but yeah, I appreciate this. And I do love connecting with you guys on these lives. They're important to build a sense of community. Everything is not like edited, and this is just the real, this is the real me right here. This is how I am. If you were sitting right in front of me, this is how it'll be. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. I mean, I think I've fallen in love. I was kind of talking about that before, about just exploring your different talents or interests. And when I came back from, well, before I went to India, I was just like, oh, I saw all these vloggers. I was like, oh, I could do that. And when I went, I vlogged. Wasn't good? No. It was like super shaky, and I didn't know how to do anything. So I taught myself how to edit, not completely. I've taken some classes on Skillshare. When the Apple store was open, I was in there all the time. Apple at the time, they would teach you how to use their products and have Final Cut Pro, but I'm still learning. And since I've been here, I've actually met some other creatives here. So I look forward to kind of learning from them. But I love I just think that like the way that I view the world is maybe a little different. So I try to put that into my vlogs, and I think it's important to have different types of vlogging. You know, everybody's not going to create the same kind of content, but I think it's important to show Africa, at least for me, in a beautiful light. And so at least the way from which I see it, and I try to show that. And I know you can see different angles, but at least for me, that's my intention, to kind of show more cinematic. And there's a certain level that I want to get to, and I'm not there yet at all. So hopefully like in a year or two, you guys will see the progression of my work, of my artistry, and as I learn, because it's a lot, from lighting to lenses. I mean, it's a lot. So I'm a student right now. I'm just learning. So all these videos are just me testing, trying new things, and growing. So I appreciate you guys being on that journey and enjoying it also. I can't do that right now. So I knew that this was coming. I knew this was coming. I did my research at the beginning of 2020. They pretty much, if you do your research, everything is out there. The plans are out there. I think, I don't really want to go super deep into this on this live, but yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to take the vaccine. And I know that that's the thing that's really like effed up about this whole situation is this, how people are not going to be able to travel, and how important it is to have a spot like kind of off grid. If you guys watch my sis ES's channel, she's doing it right for a reason. That's definitely a plan of mine eventually, to buy land and build something off grid. I think we're gonna need that more than you believe, because you're not gonna be able to do anything with that. I mean, ultimately, like if you know the story of the Bible, it's the mark of the beast, pretty much. That's what it is. You're not gonna be able to eat, buy things, get a job, travel. Pretty much you can't do anything. So if you don't plan on participating, you need to have you need to be self-sustained. And it is what it is. So unless I'm trying to do as much traveling that I could do right now, but we'll see. Online business ideas, someone in the diaspora can kickstart in Tanzania. Okay, so there's so many things that you can do. I'm actually gonna I was trying to launch it tonight, but I couldn't finish my website today because of my neck, but I'm gonna be launching an e-commerce site. So there's a website called Shopify. You can open up a Shopify store. You can do that now. You can sell different products through Shopify. There's Fiverr. So if you have any type of skills, you can sign up for Fiverr. A lot of that stuff is like creative, whether you're a writer, you are an illustrator, an editor. I actually need to set up my own for editing, but I just don't know if I have time to edit other people's work. But I would check out Fiverr. There's a thing called Upwork. Yes, so you can check out that. And consulting, I mean, I don't know what your particular interest is. I recommend investing. I mean, I'm not like a financial advisor, but investing in the stock market, investing in Bitcoin, cryptocurrency is another way that you can make money. That's kind of how I've been sustaining myself through my investments. But I am branching out. I will be opening up an e-commerce shop soon. So I hope you guys like it and support that, because it is important to support. But yeah, I would think about your time frame of like when you're gonna come. Let's say you're gonna come in a year. I would say budget, if you're coming to Tanzania, because Tanzania is inexpensive, I would say budget about like $2,000 to $3,000 a month. That's just like, that's a nice cushiony budget. It's not a lot for back home, but here it's a little cushiony, because you can get a decent place here, like in a nice part of the town, if you want it, like a little bit more modern, for between like under 1,000. I would say between like 600 to 800 expect to pay. If you don't want the more Western way of living here in Tanzania, you can definitely get way cheaper, but you're gonna be living further out. So it depends on what your lifestyle is. And then, you know, try to at least earn $1,000 a month minimum, I would say. I mean, 500 to 1,000. Like if you already have your savings, and then yeah, something that you can do to be bringing. You need to be generating some type of money here. Yeah, for sure. If you're not planning on starting a business in Tanzania, don't ask me about business license and all that stuff, because I have not crossed that bridge yet. But when I do, I'll definitely share with you guys. But yeah, I think that, you know, I think it's better to have more money than less money in general. So yeah, I mean, those are just a few ideas. Maybe I'll do like a separate video on that. But yeah, I mean, right now I'm doing YouTube and other things. So, thank you. Wait, I missed a lot of you guys' comments. I'm sorry. Okay, I saw that one. Okay. Great, keep it up. Storytelling is important. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I wish you all the best. Oh, that's my kaka. Oh, thank you. Yes. I mean, just back to what I was saying, how I now have shared with at least my community, people that I know that I'm here, and someone reached out to me saying, seeing like the ocean full of Black people is just unheard of. You just never see that. I mean, I'm from LA. You have Santa Monica, you have Malibu, you have Playa Vista, you have, I don't know, those other beaches. I don't go down there. But it's all white people. You never see us like on the beach just joyful and having a good time. It's like if a bunch of us are together, you may get the police to stop you just for being human. So those type of seeing those type of things are healing to your soul. It really is. It is. Even like I was talking to somebody over the weekend about the Maasai and how, if you guys go back and watch one of my videos, but I did a couple shots of them, just the brothers, just them being like, doing what they do. Like they're kind of like playing around, toying around amongst themselves. And you just think about, we could have been like that. Like there's just like this love. And not this, I just feel like with Americans, I can only talk about us because that's what I am. But, you know, there's a heaviness on Black men. in America. I mean, from the pressures of, are you man enough? Are you making enough money? From the police, from being a threat. All these things are like weighing against Black men in America. And there isn't really that, like, you can't just grow up and just be a man. It's like, it's always about your race. It's always about like all these preconceived notions. And I just felt like there was just like these kids they're just growing up as being, I mean, warriors. They knew that they were warriors. They knew who they are. So to see that and to see the pain and the effects of the slave trade, it's just so heartbreaking. But that's why I show this stuff. That's why all these other channels exist, because it really is healing to the trauma that's within us generationally, to see ourselves through other Africans. Because there's that connection. I mean, one of the kids there, he looked just like Andre 3000. Like, it was insane. Insane. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I really do, guys. Thank you for the super chat, Mr. Africa. I appreciate that. Yeah, Shopify is amazing. Maybe I'll do a behind the scenes of me setting up my store, because Shopify is cool because you can set up, you get 2 weeks for free with Shopify. So even if you like wanting to test something out without having to commit financially, you can set up a store. And uh-oh, is my internet going down? Let me check my, okay, we're good. Yeah, you can set up a store. I think I will do a little behind the scenes so you guys could see about how I'm setting up my thing. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any other questions about that, because I will be, I'll document more of that side of my life if you guys want to see that. I'm established. I mean, I'm new here, so it's like hard to be like, do you have established relationships with people when you've only been here for a few months? But I would say that I have a good group of girlfriends here, and I have a few male friends here, and I have one Tanzanian friend. Shout out to Gima, it was her birthday yesterday. I don't know if she's watching. That I met in India, and she's like my little sister. And then I'm constantly meeting people, but I think it just takes time to build relationships, and like, you know, if you can trust people in general. But yeah, I mean, I'm doing my part as much as I can with as little as I go out. But yeah, I think that I feel good with that. Like I feel like if I wanted to do something, I could call people. If I wanted to maybe have someone show me around, I could. And I just joined Tinder, so we'll see what happens with that. Oh, he's saying the music takes away. I'm sorry. Let me turn it off. I was just trying to, I didn't think it was too loud. I'll turn it off. Yeah. Okay. I just turned it off. I hope that's better. Yes. I don't think there's 2 A's, but yeah. Yeah. It's okay. I turned it off. So, oh, there's my caca. I have no idea what that means. Can you please translate? I've said this. I'm not here on a student visa that I have to decide if I decide to stay here longer. But I am learning Kidogo. Like I live in a building. I'm like the only foreigner here. So like the security guards, the other people, they don't speak no English. So I have to, like, if I'm dealing with maintenance, I'm picking up stuff because they're speaking to me and I have to learn. So that's just kind of how I'm learning. I could do better. I'm saying that, but yeah, it doesn't come as easy to me. And I know you guys say, oh, it's so easy. No, it's not. Not for me. Everybody has different learning capacities. So I am learning, and I feel like I'm meeting more people who are teaching me and just being more patient with me. So, and I learned from you guys, honestly, all my Tanzanian brothers and sisters on the show that are showing me different words and teaching me things. So I definitely am learning from you guys. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Asante Sana, welcome. I should still be here in June. I may try to do something this summer, like a meetup or something. I think that would be cool because I think more people are coming in the summertime. Yeah, I mean, it was on for like 30 minutes, right? How long have I been on? Oh, I've been on this live for an hour and 15 minutes. So, you know, I don't want to distract from people, but it did kind of change the mood a little bit. But checking the link in my bio. I put a couple, like if you sign up through those links, you get like a free stock and I get a free stock. But I can't recommend, like I can't give you financial advice, but I personally invest in Bitcoin and Ethereum. But then there's so many other coins that I just don't learn about. So I follow a lot of like nerdy coin channels, like just they're weird, but I follow them just so I can be aware of like what's going on. Like I think there's a coin called Dodge Dog that's done insane, but it's like only worth like 43 cents. So I don't know. These things are, cryptocurrency is just very interesting, but I believe there's a bunch of documentaries on Netflix and just YouTube. So I would say if you're interested, do your own research and start exploring, and then maybe Kidogo putting in a little money on some cryptocurrency and watching it grow. But I know that like my Bitcoin coin grew a lot this year, and I wish that I would have put all of my savings in there, honestly, because I would be straight. But that's the thing that's you're always taking a risk. So, oh, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. That means a lot because I just started. So I appreciate that. Oh, thank you. More life. Yes, yes, yes. Wait. Okay. Chainlink. I don't know anything about it, but I'll look. Is that cryptocurrency? I'll have to look into that. Thank you for bringing that up. Oh, thank you, Dada. I haven't seen your face in a while. Okay, what does this mean? Oh, congratulations on my birthday, my sister. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll change the song. I'm gonna change the song and put a little lower because I think the song was kind of getting redundant. Let me see. I have to make sure that it is copyright free because they do be snatching up. Let's see. Okay. It's very, very low. Like it's so low. Okay, let's see. You're releasing a new book this summer, 9 money pills that you should swallow if you choose desire to become rich. Cool. Make sure you should join the, I'm gonna repost about the group. So join the group, and then you can put it in there when it comes out. But yeah. So I've been on here for how long? Like almost an hour and a half. I swear, whenever I'm on here, time goes by like so fast. It doesn't even feel like I've been on here that long. Yeah. Thank you guys. I turned on a little jazz. I like jazz. I like all types of music, but I love jazz. It just reminds me of my dad. He had great taste in music. He loved jazz, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like, that's probably why I'm so soulful. Stevie Wonder. I think I grew up with parents that had really good taste in music. So a lot of the music that I listen to tends to be older than like what I am. Ooh, that's a lady her age, right? I'm in my 30s. You can guess where. A lot of people don't think I'm in my 30s, but I'm in my 30s. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. Oh, well, welcome. I'm glad that you are here, that you showed up. Make sure if you guys are just tuning in to catch the replay, we had some big hitters all of you guys are big hitters that are on my channel. But we had some other YouTubers that have stopped by. We had Miss ES. If you guys are not familiar, check out her channel. We had Miss Queen Key. We had the Unapologetic Nomads and Mr. Go Black to Africa. So I appreciate my other content creator family that showed me love tonight. So, and just, I love that you guys, again, are able to see that it's genuine love in these streets, like for real. So, let's see. Did I go out and celebrate tonight? What do you think I'm doing right now? It's 11:30. I'm not much of a go out type of girl. I don't drink, so I'm more into live music, which I have not explored the nightlife of Dar es Salaam, like the night music. I did a couple of like my friends here have been exposing me to like authentic East African music, which I actually did a video on it, but I have my bad mic on it, so I can't even show you guys that video because the audio was just trash. But when he was playing, actually two of my friends played for me. Two separate friends played the same music. And I don't know the name of it, so if you're from Tanzania, maybe you know what I'm talking about. But when I heard it, it sounded just like mariachi, like Mexican music. And it just reminded me of how powerful, or how expansive Africa is as a whole. Because I didn't know about East African music, but for it to sound Spanish, to see that influence from Africa come all the way there. And you guys know the history, you should know the history of Mexico, and like they came before Columbus, and like the pyramids, and like the Africans and indigenous people there. So that was remarkable, because I'm from LA, so I know mariachi music because you hear it all the time. So it was almost uncanny how similar, because the mariachi music has, I don't know what the instrument is, but it has like certain elements of notes in it that was very similar to the Swahili music. So I'm gonna try, I think when I go back to see my friend, I'll try to reshoot that video, at least to have him play a little bit of it so you guys can hear what I'm talking about, because I can't tell you the artist off the top of my head. So yeah. Oh, I don't think I'm having a birthday party. I was thinking maybe going out on Thursday. If I do, I mean, I'll have it open to people, but you should join. I set up a group, and you were actually the person that recommended it. So you haven't joined the group, so you should join, and then I'll let you know exactly where. But it's in the community tab, go down, and then I put it there. You could just join. and you can message me. That's the best way to contact me now, because I use Instagram, but I mainly use Instagram to like connect with like people that I know. I don't even look at like all the requests on there, just because I don't really like being on Instagram. And then I think I'm just gonna use my email just for business purposes. So yeah, the Discord group will be a good way to connect with me and other people. Oh, you have a channel? I didn't know that. What is your channel? Are you here? I would love to see it. Thank you for the super chat from the UK. I appreciate that so much. I really do, you guys. Seriously. That means happy birthday. Right? I should know that by now. Thank you. But do you guys, my Swahili kakas on here, do you guys know the music that I'm talking about? Wait, I think I took a screenshot of the artist, because let me tell you, and I would play it now, but I don't know if I'm gonna get a copyright on it, so I have to research to see if that music is gonna be banned. So I don't want to get a copyright strike. Oh, I don't think I. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Angola, that is where I think oh my God, what's it called? The Brazilian capoeira. Don't judge me. I don't remember how to say the name, but it's like that dance fight music. Capoeira. I think I'm saying it right now, but that originated in Angola, which I always thought was from Brazil. But if you know that the majority of the diaspora is in Brazil. And I believe from Brazil, the majority of those people are from like Angola and that region, which is why the Latin music definitely comes from Africa. And yeah, so I think you're right about that. Maybe one day when I go there, I can explore it more. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, hanging out with me this evening on my birthday. And I know it's the afternoon or the morning or the evening. I don't know, wherever you are in the world. I really do appreciate you guys and just this community. I'm getting better at these lives. I don't feel as shy anymore. Yes, they speak Portuguese there. But I think, okay, I will do a video on this music that I'm talking about, because two separate people were playing this, I think it's like Congolese and Tanzanian jazz. It's like a jazz that to me sounded like mariachi Spanish, Mexican music, which is different from like Latin jazz. Like the mariachi music almost has like a trumpet thing going on. I don't know. Yes, it did originate in Angola. Yeah. Yep. So, oh, cool. So you know the music, the jazz that I'm talking about. Yeah. Congo is, I want to go there. I just, Congo it just looks so beautiful. How green it is just on the map. What part of Congo, where you say you're half Congolese, where are you from now? Are you from Congo? Are you from Rwanda? Thank you. Really? I didn't know that. Why is that? Is it because of the Portuguese? Oh, okay. Yes. I've seen some movies on this city. Forgot the name of them. They were good. But yeah, the Congo. I think the Congo is also another country that is misrepresented because it feels like Congo is another country that just feels you feel like afraid to go there. So I would love to go there and just show the beauty of Congo because I know it is. It has to be gorgeous. Nice. Oh, because of the oil. Okay. I didn't know that. Asante. Thank you. I don't know what to say, but I am single. I think I've said that a lot on here. I'm single and ready to mingle. That sounds corny, but yeah, I am ready to meet somebody. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know that much about Angola, but I know that a lot of African Americans have their heritage, their ancestry is, their DNA is going to be from Angola too. I feel like it's kind of left out of that conversation. We just think of northern West Africa and not necessarily Angola, but I think a high percentage of us have DNA from Angola, especially the Brazilians, the Afro-Brazilians, which again is the highest diaspora in the world. I think the most diaspora in one place is in Brazil. But yeah, so yeah, if you guys have any more questions, I think I'm gonna end the live soon, mainly because I'm tired and I want to get some sleep because I didn't sleep that well last night. But I really, really, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. I'm glad to have spent this special birthday in Africa with you guys in 3D, but I'm real. I'm right here. Yes. Yeah, I need to explore more the music side of Africa too. Because music carries so much history. It's the real storytellers of it all. Link is in the bio. But yeah. I still don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna I get a lot of emails from you guys, but I don't know what to do with those. So thank you. I appreciate it. Yes. And I love Colombian jazz. I love Latin jazz. So for me, I need to explore more African jazz because I think Afro Latin jazz is one of my favorites. It's just so good. But thank you guys. I'm always learning something new from you guys, and I hope that you guys that are tuning in also are picking this stuff up as well. Thank you, sis. Thank you for being on this live today. I appreciate it. I'm glad to see your name. And thank you. So again, you guys, I am gonna end the live right now because my neck is hurting so bad and my bed is calling me. So must be obedient. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that if you're just tuning in, make sure you re-watch this live because it was really good. And I will see you guys next time, next live. Maybe I'll do another one Wednesday, Tuesday. Maybe I'll do another one on Thursday. because Thursdays are usually like our days that we can connect. But I will see you guys soon. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and peace and love.